What's going on, guys? JPB Duel here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. And for today's matchup, I'm bringing you a prankkids versus a virus deck with me as the prankkids player going first. Now, before the gameplay begins, I would like to point out my opponent's name. His name was Corona Power, so basically Virus Power, and he was playing the virus deck, which was pretty funny to me. I don't know if you guys find it funny, but it was pretty funny to me. Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, let's get on with the gameplay. Now, a little bit about the virus deck, if you guys don't know how it works. It basically relies on Lair of Darkness plus their trap cards that tribute dark monsters with 2000 attack or 2500 attack to get their effects activated. Cards like Deck Devastation Virus that states that you could tribute one 2000 attack dark monster on the field, and then look at your opponent's hand, and any monster they have with 1500 or less attack is outright killed from their hand. And for the next 3 turns, you could keep looking at the card they draw, and if it's a monster with 1500 or less attack, you destroy it. Same thing for the Full Force Virus, and instead of the attack, you tribute a 2000 defense monster, and any monster with 1500 or less defense is killed from your opponent's hand. You look at the next 3 cards they draw into for the next 3 turns, 1500 or less defense monster outright killed. Next card is the Eradicator Epidemic Virus that states that you could tribute one 2500 attack or more dark monster on the field, and if you do that, you could call one card, spell or trap, look at your opponent's hand, destroy the said card that you called, and for the next three turns, look at the opponent's card that draw into the spell or trap card you called and you got it right, destroy it. Really annoying archetype to deal with. Now, with my full combo, 1 card full combo, since I did use my prankkids plays to go into Roxy's, I can go into 2 Doodle-Doos, and with the second Doodle-Doo activation of the Roxy's in the graveyard, the banish plus the draw, I drew into Fusion Destiny, so I could go into DPE, put DPE on my field and defense to play a lot around Lightning Storm. With that, I end my turn by setting down Forbidden Droplet and my Pandemonium to go into my Butler on my opponent's turn. So activate Pranks, recycle 3, draw into a Kaiju, not that good to draw, but it's okay. Opponent's draw phase, we activate Bow Wow, target 2 cards we need for the Butler combo, add them to my hand. Now, this is a tip I could give you guys. If you have a piece for the combo of the Butler in your hand, use your Bow Wow Bark to get the other 2 pieces from your graveyard into your hand. Because if you draw into a nib off of your prankkids place, you could basically Raigeki your opponent 3 times. So if they push past 5, you could nib them once, then use your Pandemonium, go into your Butler, and then you could use your Butler twice after that to Raigeki their field twice. That is pretty much, it's pretty much game over at that point. If you can use your nib plus your Butler, your opponent will probably have no comeback after that, so that's the reason why I do my combo this way. Anyways, my opponent starts off his turn by activating Arima, which lets him search for a Lair of Darkness. He does that, and as soon as he puts the Lair of Darkness on the field, I just use my DPE to pop my opponent's Lair of Darkness. You never ever want the Lair of Darkness to stick on the field because it will start tributing cards on your side, which I did not want to happen. So I destroy it, use my DPE to destroy it, activate DPE from the graveyard. He sets down 4 cards and uses Card of Demise to draw into 3 more. Now, these 3 cards he drew into were pretty crucial. They were really bad for me, but they were really good for him because he managed to draw into another Arima, and Arima's discard effect is not a once per turn. So he discarded it again, got another Lair of Darkness, put it on the field. Then he had a Pot of Duality as well. With the Pot of Duality, he managed to flip over the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Again, really good card for him, really bad card for us. So he picks that card, and the last card he had was Lilith. Now Lilith can flip over 3 cards. Lilith basically says tribute 1 card on the field, 1 dark monster, reveal 3 normal traps from your deck, and your opponent chooses 1 and you put that on the field. And with the Lair of Darkness active, he could just tribute the card on my side. So he does just that. So in response to this, I activate my Pandemonium to go into my Butler and then chain link my Forbidden Droplet to it and send the Pandemonium that I just activated to the graveyard. So with this, against this deck, this specific deck, the virus deck, the cards you have to be worried about are spell cards that negate you. You do not have to be worried about monster cards that negate you. You only have to be worried about spell or trap cards that might negate your forbidden droplet. So I sent a spell card to the graveyard in case he had a cross out somewhere that he set, but he did not, so we get through it. Forbidden droplet, negate the Lilith that is on the field. I do not want him flipping over 3 and force me to put 1 on the field. And we get our Butler as well with our Pandemonium, and then we get all our graveyard activations. Chainlink 1, 2 Lamseys, Dropseys, Chainlink 3 are Fansies, and then Chainlink 4 are Place. And Chainlink 5, I will use my Butler pop to pop the Lilith. I do not want him having Lilith on the field. So I use my Butler's pop, banish Meowmoo, the whole Chainlink resolves. And as you guys know, I love to put 2 Dropseys on the field with my Butler combo, so that would instantly translate into a totally awesome on my next turn. Now with this, I just know one card that he set down, which is this specific card. That is the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Now, me knowing that is really good for me because I am going to activate card effects on my next turn. I need to pop this card before he activates this. Otherwise, it's going to burn me for 2k and negate one of the things that I do. So, turn change. Let's see what we draw into. Draw into a crossout designate. Not really a good card draw. Standby phase. DPE comes in the field. And main phase 1, as I said before, instantly go into totally awesome. Now sadly, my opponent had a Solemn Judgment set on the field. Meaning that Solemn Judgment will negate plus destroy my totally awesome that I just put on the field. So it resolves. The big nope comes, negates plus destroy totally awesome. Activate totally awesome in the graveyard, add back Dropseys to my hand. Now keep in mind, I still have not used up my normal summon. I still have my normal summon. I can still normal out the Dropseys, go into my combo off of that. Now with this, he activates Dogmatica Punishment. Dogmatica Punishment, he targeted the Lamseys on the field that I had, popped it, and the card he sent, what else aside from Natis would they send with the Dogmatica Punishment? With this, the Natis activates from the graveyard, targets my Butler. So right here, I chainlink my DPE to the activation of the Natis. And I pop the one card I know he has on the field that can negate my Butler's activation from the graveyard. And which card other than the Gravedigger's Trap Hole would I be talking about? So, activate my DPE. DPE, pop my prankkids Place to pop the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. So, Gravedigger's Trap Hole only can negate monster effects that are activated in the hand or in the graveyard. They cannot activate monster effects activated on the field. So that's why I popped it, because I wanted to use my Butler's graveyard activation to put something on the field and then go into my combo afterwards to kill him. And once he saw this, my opponent outright scooped. He did not want to deal with my combo afterwards because he knows I had the Dropseys in my hand to go into my combo. I still have my normal summon left. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys do like this kind of videos. If you do like them, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to my channel for more daily prank kid video uploads. And if you guys are interested in the live version of all of this, I do live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/jpbduel. Link along with my schedule is going to be in the video description itself, so you guys can check it out. This is JPBduel signing out for today. See you guys in the next video. Peace!